Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol UGAZ. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And just makes seeing overall levels of support and resistance that much easier to see. Did this analysis several times in the past, and the last time I did it, talked about this orange trend line here because there's really kind of two ways to look at this. As a day trader, as somebody that just cares about intraday price movement, you can look at individual days, or you can look at, just kind of big picture point of views where it's multiple days. And, this will pertain to both people, but just to kind of set up some context for those that care more so about the grand scheme of it all, as long as the price stays above that orange line there, the uptrend line, then overall the bulls fully own the chart. The bulls are fully in control. However you can best visualize that, that is what is being represented. Now, if you're some sort of day trader, for example, and you bought up around here, then yeah, of course you don't want to see the price go all the way back down to that trend line. My point is that from the big picture point of view, the chart could come all the way down to that trend line, and as long as it stays above it and then bounces, back up, from the grand scheme of it all, that would still be putting, a higher low in place. And as long as there are higher lows in place over time, that's how, overall genuine long-term uptrends are constructed. So like I said, that's more so the overall context, that even if the price does pull back quite a bit more, the trend still remains in the bulls' favor. But in more of a near-term kind of point of view, one of the newest areas of support, what I would call the ideal level of support going forward, is going to be right here at $14.50. This was a former area of resistance going into today, and I bring that up because a foundational rule in charting states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, they tend to act as support. And as of right now, like I said, $14.50, the price is well up above it, so that would be the ideal level. But again, ideal in the sense of that would make the chart look the best, not in the sense of, well, if the price drops below there, then that destroys the overall chart. Hopefully you now connect the dots with, well, of course that doesn't destroy the overall chart, because that would still have it well above that orange line, and that would be exactly right. So preferably speaking, best case scenario, yeah, staying above $14.50, but it's not like $14.50 is do or die or anything like that. What about levels of resistance going forward? Nothing fancy or complicated here other than the fact of the party and all that good stuff finally stopped today up there around $15.25. In the event, though, $15.25 is broken. Next key overarching level, and this is a pretty significant level, so let me get this in place first. But right up here at the $16 mark, why do I say it's pretty significant? Well, if you go through the history of things, you can see acted as resistance, and so there's quite the track record there. So not saying that it absolutely needs to be broken the first time, but the price is really going to need to bring its A game if it is going to be able to push up through that level. But all in all, UGAZ continues to trend very nicely in the upwards direction, so it'll be interesting to see how this one closes out the week. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.